There we are. Sorry, just waiting for everything to load before I start talking on this YouTube thing. It's been a while, but been through some stuff and been through quite a few games since then. I think I'm settling on spending real, honest to God, earthling cash on this game. To be honest, it's very good. I've only played the demo so far. It has a battle pass attached to it, 100 levels, 100 tiers of it. I've already done that part. I don't know who else has done that on the demo. Got all 3 of these character slots filled, each one of its own, the 3 races that are available. This one's called the Husian. They all have their own description of what the race is, and if they have anything. There's no real racial special talents other than a different dodge animation from what I've seen. Everyone can equip any kind of weapon, and I like it. So I made 3 different characters. Of course, this is my melee guy. He's got 2 swords, 2 hammers. I'll explain all this later. This guy, he is a Galalian. Oh, sorry. The first guy, a Gavian. That's the whatever race that is. Galalians. You can't see his face because I got a mask over it. And this is the Husians. Once again, masked up. You can't see the face, but they all pretty look similar. There's not really a lot of different facial construction or customization you can do in this game, but that's not really what it's about. So let's see. To start off with, I'm going to go up here to this guy. It'll be a favorite because most people like bows. So I'll go through the explanation of this as all the screens load and whatnot. And if somebody pops in chat and starts asking questions, I will definitely answer them all. At least the ones I got the answer for. But then again, I have done Tier 100 Battle Pass. I'm already there. That's why I'm going to have to go retail to get more. You are limited in the demo. You don't get all the goodies all up front, but I'll explain those as we go too. I'm pretty sure you've all watched 1,000 different videos on Babylon's Fall and how bad it is, but that ain't going to be one of these kind of videos. They ain't having it here. I like it so much that I'm going to buy it. Period. What's there to talk about? Gonna go with a quick, see if anyone else loads up with me. In demo, you're kind of limited on your community pool because everyone's going retail and you're kind of losing. Yes, you can apply boosters to yourself. They don't stack. The different ones don't stack. You're only allowed 1 booster, 1 type of booster per person, I guess. There's an XP one. There's a conch, which is the currency of this game. And there is a item booster, 25% chance to get that. We're in a Senate Assembly Hall. This will be a big boss fight. So you get to see my bows in action. Got 4 different types. Oh, you can't see them right now. Never mind, I'll show it to you when I come out before the next one. Sorry, I'm still kind of rusty at this. Well, the whole streaming and talking thing. This is YouTube. It's different than Twitch. So I know this video will be here forever. Let's see. There's an option to skip it. We just hold the options down if we're in a PlayStation. I don't know what the PCs have to do it. What button theirs is. I have no clue. And it looks like we're going to watch the entire thing. So.
Xenon, your deeds are still well remembered throughout the Empire. Surrender yourself, and the Emperor will show you mercy. Come now, drop your weapon.
I am still worthy of the Emperor's mercy. What? Who's there? Sophia? What treachery is this?
yet. He's got friends on the way.
Don't worry. The three of us are more than enough. Gallagher, you're with me.
Got it. Listen, the big ones are yours. Hate to admit it, but you got something we don't.
Pretty much the size of a 18-wheeler, his sword. Jeez. Alright. As you can see, it's gonna do things. Try and stay alive this fight. It's not gonna be that hard, trust me. He's just a big boss fight at the end of the first, he's the first big boss fight. Just me and another guy having fun in here, that's all. For those of you that did not know, Xenon here is weak to electricity damage, or electrobite damage, or whatever you have that does electric elemental weapons. I have an elemental bow, and it does lightning damage, and they don't like that. The reason I keep jumping and attacking from the air is because there's an ability I have that gives me a little boost if I'm attacking from the air. So I use it to my advantage. Pretty much how this game is. You just use everything to your advantage. You know, even if you don't have the tutorials, you have. Oh my God, he knocked me down. For real? That happens? Very much an action-based game, and I like it this way. I like it. It's not really hard to grasp the concept of the game, not hard to pick it up, not hard to play it. A lot of similar aspects to other games, so just enjoy their take on it. I kind of like the way they do it here. It's my preference. I haven't played Final Fantasy in a couple of years. Well, a long time, since like Final Fantasy IX, but I like it. I like this variant of it. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about all the other stuff like everyone else does about the mechanics and whatnot. You all know this. Come on. None of this looks familiar in your other games. Come on. Or does it look different? Yeah, I do have a function where I dash and I get back health too. But not very much of it. Can avoid some ground attacks by getting enough loft off the ground, but being on a different class should show you that. Man, I didn't have no juice for that. Be all in there. Let's see, I'm dash. Yep, my dash heals me just a little bit. Every step heals me up a little bit. Oh yeah, I think I get SP back too when I run. That's right. SP when I dash and a little bit of health. What the hell am I shooting with me? 6-4.
What was I so worried about?
32,000, man. Elemental weakness, 848 times I tagged him. Don't mind my little phone notification.
I am Xenon,
Xenon.
captain of the Domitanian, and here you
Yes,
go.
yeah, I'll try to skip that, but I don't think the guy knows how.
Among the
It's because this is his first time, of course. He probably had a ball in there. Just me and him against the big old dude.
Sentinels, heed my warning. Naught but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heavens, above the tower, or fall, like this one now, before you.
Look at this. Is this what awaits us all? Gallagher, did... Gallagher?
Shit. I was sloppy. This must be the Enagea.
Gallagher? Oh God, he's shifting. Gallagher! What are you...
Damn! He got away. All sentinels in the civic cloister, listen. An Ixion is on the loose in the cloister. Seal all the gates at once until the Ixion is caught. Repeat, seal all the gates and find that Ixion. Now! Kill it, if you must. A word of advice. A sentinel must be hard of heart, no matter what.
Marvelous.
Alright, I guess I gotta know how to skip, so I'm gonna watch it through. It'll happen a few times. Yeah. Now I get to show you all the goodies I have on my character once I get back in town. Oh, loot drop situation is pretty much the same as what, Destiny, I think, or other games that give you boxes and then randomly generate items. All these items have a number value associated with them, blah blah blah, that attaches to the power level of your character, blah blah blah. Sound familiar? Okay, enough said. I'm not gonna bore you people to death by patronizing you. We don't do that here. The bows I have. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yes, 4 different types of bows. One is a deadly shot bow, which is a power bow. One is a piercing shot bow, which is called a skewer bow here. They all have their own classifications. Scatter bow with split bow. That's the one that fires. This is my conical. This is conical spread. The further back you are away from a spread of characters. The rapid shot, the repeating one. This is the one I like in my main hand because it shoots like pretty much it's like a semi-automatic gun. If that explains it for most of you Call of Duty people or anyone that's played a shooter before. This is shotgun, a shotgun bow. You know, be really widespread the further you go out. Piercing shot and deadly shot are pretty much your single target, really hard hitting bows. Those are what I use those for. This one just happens to be a divine weapon. I got it when I was level 35. That's why it's a level 35 divine. This one I got when I was 42. This is what they call legendary here. Is purple. Gold is the divine here. There's blues, and then there's, you know, greens and whites. Those are the bottom tier stuff. Sound familiar? That's what I thought. Further you go up, the more stats you get on them. Blues have like 2 enchantments on them. Purples have, the legendaries have like 3 enchantments on them, and these mega powered divine items, of course. Yeah, I don't know what mega items are. I'm gonna bore you with that. And these other 2 slots open up when you actually buy the game. I do have cosmetics for my Gideon coffin. A few extra cosmetics. You can change the color of the hilts of your weapons and the color of some of the the armor, the static armor you get from loot drops. I think some of the cosmetics can be colored, but other ones can't. Not sure how they function, but this one can be colored. It used to be like tan or something, and I changed it to black color, blackish, a dark color. So let's see. For those of you who haven't seen that, let's see what it shows. There you go. See, I could change the color of this cosmetic. So nice. It shows a really dark color for all of the match. I have the headpiece too, but the headpiece looks all goofy as shit. So here's a headpiece for it. Yeah, I'm not wearing that big ass plume on my head. Fuck that. Can't do it. Which one was I wearing? Oh, I was wearing that. There you go. That's the actual. Let's see. That's what the item actually looks like. That's why I kept it. So I've got a lot of purple stuff on this guy, blue stuff on this guy. Explain the enchantments. What else y'all want to know? Let's see. Down at the bottom of the screen, it says he's level 20. That's the level cap of every character or every race. After that, you just start building power level up from items. The stats down here, they're icon based, and you really can't hover over them for a tooltip. But there's a manual. I mean, seriously, there's a whole freaking manual in here. If you go to help, I hope this screen is being broadcast, but yeah, this is the tech manual, so if you really want to know anything about the equipment, like all of those armor stats, there you go. It gives you a basic definition of what everything is, but the stats, there we go. Spirit regen and spirit and vitality and stability. I'll explain it all here in case you're just curious. So the whole freaking manual is actually in the game. Ta-da! It's under systems, and the help menu pops it up. I'm not sure if it popped up on screen, or I didn't look at my freaking dashboard. Should have checked that out. Sorry if I went black screen on you guys. My bad. Let's see, what else can I bore you with here before I go into another match? Oh yeah, battle pass situation. Forgot to show you guys that I'm at tier 100 already, and I'm only playing demo so far. So if you grind, it's a grinding game. You get cool stuff. First season, they said that even the premium is unlocked for it on the demo that you can get. So that's the main reason why I grinded all the way to 100, because I wanted all the free premium stuff. I may or may not buy the premium battle pass when I get the game retail, but at least for this one, you know, they gave you a little one-up. You know, if you really wanted to go earn it, go get it. I'm not sure how much more difficult of an explanation that they need to give you. Started all the way back here. Yeah, I went through all these, bro. Man, all of these. It's rough. In the beginning, you get some cool stuff, but still, it's like it's like every page go by every day. And having 3 characters, you get to use 3 characters, feed the battle pass. Is how I did it. Anybody could have did it, but most people only pick 1 character. I have a lot of designs and thoughts and builds and loadouts in my head, so I end up having alts, but it's okay to have alts here because they don't drain you of your time. Game gets pretty self-explanatory because it's that simple to pick up and play, but once again, it takes a little time to master. Don't whine about it, just do it. You can be better for it. This was so you pretty much saw how the archer guy did. I'm going to change over characters and show you the other 2 races that I have. And there are also other different builds. They aren't the same thing. This guy was all bows. The next one I'll show you is all wands. Because everyone said that they had a really big problem with wands. I actually wanted to learn how to use wands. So there's that. I just picked them up and started doing it until I figured it out. I'm not sure how much of a loading screen you're getting here, but I'm going to be flashing back through at least 1 more of these to get to my 3rd character before I wrap up my little spiel here. Hope whatever I've said helps you. If it does, leave a comment. Say a little something if you need to. Otherwise, come follow me on Twitch. That's where I'm going next. That's why it's been such a long time since I have been on YouTube, is because I've been in Twitch working on things. Okay, so I've showed you the bow guy. That's my Husian. No, this kind of really doesn't affect your gameplay, no matter what race you pick. And once you get into the story, you'll understand why. It doesn't matter what race you are. So here's my wand guy. I'm going to show you the wand guy. The tip for all people that start on their wands or want to learn how to play a wand. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks on wand play. It's from what I've gathered while I was messing around in here. Show you the wands first before I go in there. I've got a few. I'm up to level 50 items now, or well, 53. 53 is my highest level item, and this guy just happens to have it. Still got the blue gloves, blue helm. I'm not sure if consecutive, if it speeds up the attack on the rods. So I'll take that out. They are elemental. This one's a frost, and my light attack, my heavy attack is just raw damage. This one, it's an enchant rod, Nova rod. They all function differently depending on what slot they're in. So you'll have to figure that out for yourself. But in the light attack and heavy attack, they respond just like a regular weapon would. They fire orbs of fucking. They fire magic missiles. There you go. These are the charge slots, spectral attacks. So the spectral attack is an energy ball, and this other one's a spectral attack is an energy ball. So I charge it up, and some energy balls are going to come out of there. You'll see. When you're first starting, I used a shield because you can in one of these slots, in a spectral slot, to guard myself from being attacked in the middle of my combo and losing life. I don't know if it's going to help anybody else out, but that's the tip right there. That's the first tip. L2 or R2 on a PlayStation, put a shield in there and use the spectral attack of it to guard yourself while stuff's running up on you and trying to smack you in the face. And you can keep casting your long, drawn-out combo animations that people keep whining about. I don't know. I'm serious. Let's see what else I got on him. Oh, his whole cosmetic is this, if you're curious. It's the iguana set. I have, you can only have one divine weapon in your 4 weapons attached to you. The 4 weapons you can hold, only one can be divine. Too bad, so sad. All the armor can be divine though. So, there's that. Haven't seen any divine accessories, but I'm pretty sure they exist. Not sure if you can wear more than one accessory being divine as of yet either. And let's go show you some other stuff that I learned while I was in here. Oh, the other tip about the armor. The shield. Okay, the first tip was a shield. The second tip is getting your first accessory to have knockback immunity in some sort of way with an enchantment. At least number 2. Knockback immunity 2 is your best friend as a wand user. It prevents you from getting smacked on your ass in the middle of your freaking combo or every time you do it. So I'm pretty sure everyone ran into that problem when they were in the wands. They didn't like it because it wasn't like the other weapons and whatever other excuses. But you'll see I'm not such a wimpy on my guy. He does his dirt. Let's get in here and do it. Actually, no. I'm going to pick it and maybe somebody will join. I'll just leave it open and see if somebody joins. But I want something that's going to have a lot of mobs in it and give me a chance to show you guys the other trick that I learned while I was on this guy for wand attacks. There's a third way to actually protect yourself as a wand user other than having a shield, other than having the knockback immunity 2. There's a third way, and it's to get yourself in the air, all aerial attacks to get away from them and build up your SP. And once this thing loads, if anyone joins, I will show you how that's done. Yeah, I guess I can walk around for a little bit. People are saying they don't like the game's art style. That's what's stopping them from playing, because they don't like the brushstroke effect. But to get the quality and the acceleration out of the graphics for this game and its abilities, something had to give. And I'm not saying that the painted brush is a horrible look either. It actually plays to the whole aesthetic of the game. So that's the reason that people are making complaints about the game, and they're saying that they're not going to buy it because of this brushstroke effect that you cannot get rid of. Games are stylized. Duh. It's just when it comes down to the gameplay and the fighting. All right, let's see. I'm telling you about the whole third aspect of protecting yourself as a wand user. If you run and dash, use your heavy attack, it gets you loftier than anybody else. And since you can't stop your combos in the middle of anything, you got the 5, you stay up there longer than most people. So you have the, as a wand user, you have the added bonus of getting up in the air and hovering and staying aloft longer than anyone else. And if you can get that perfect one where you can dash, use your heavy attack to loft yourself, you are actually out of range of the short mobs and the mobs that don't fly. So if you have a lot of those little short igigi guys, get up above them. They really can't touch you. They'll gather at your feet unless they're the archer guys. They'll take a step back and keep shooting at you. But the melee guys, get up above them. Now, if you're fighting those tall, skinny dudes, they will, let's see, tall, skinny dudes, Gigis, and I think there's wolves in this room too, so I can get up above the wolves, even their charge attack. So, let's put it to all to use. Nope. So I have something that consecutively attacks on my heavy attack, and I have just a regular 20 hit consecutive that I go with it as well. It's supposed to speed up my attack. There it is. Get up, loft. So you look at them. They can't touch you. The guys can't swing. There's nothing. See, even the dodge, even that dash he didn't even touch me. Sometimes I don't catch it just right, and I don't hover all the way up, and the tall guys can hit me at that level. So you get the one. There we go. I get up there. And you can actually get both your heavy attacks off and the whole light attack combo while you're up there. So let me see if I can do it. One, nope. Missed it. You can't get it right all the time. Let's see. Try now. One up. You see I did the first one, right? And when that's over, I do the second one and still have that other one ready. So, and when I told you about all that, you can do that even in the air. If you have the shield in the spectral slot, you can hold it in front of you while you're in the air. If you get to, you don't get that really good loft. But I don't need a shield anymore because I have the knockback boost, knockback immunity too. It is a immunity to knockback.
Not right.
So make sure you read everything right.
Look at the guards.
Not a chance. You are immune to knockback, and you need at least
Must be a gallows handiwork.
tier 2. Tier 2 knockback immunity, and you will not be knocked
What have
over.
we got ourselves into?
There is a,
Whatever happens,
I think, a global
we've got to
cooldown on
push
it. I think if you get hit
For
like
Lycus,
20, 30 times in a row, you
we'd
will
better
get knocked
find the
down.
people Philin mentioned before it's too late.
But as I was explaining, the accessories, because of the Reign of Retaliation, I made sure I had something for that too. In case I do get knocked back after all that beat down, my range attack critical chance goes up for 5 seconds. So I can still, I have that added bonus in case I pretty much try to plan for everything. I won't get knocked down, but I'll get a chance I do. I have a way to defend myself that way too. Just get that last good hit in there. As a wine user, I don't think whatever class you use, this water stuff, man, messes with everyone. But you can actually see the whole animation of all your combos. And if you pay attention to them enough down here, you'll know how long it takes to charge up something, get your timing right and everything with your combos. Because combos are a thing. You get graded on your combos pretty much. In stats of every match, or chapters here. Everything is a little slower, but even your lofty gets, you can see what you're doing. And boom, see? I can get like a super extra long combo up there untouched if there's something that's too short to reach me. This guy's an archer, so he's going to be able to hit me regardless of what's going on. Whoa. Yep, see? Spectral ones. Those are the ones that... Ooh. See if I can get this right. Nope, this thing. They move in the middle of the traveling of the orbs. Sometimes it'll miss them. It's not as accurate as another weapon would be. Not like the bow or anything. You have to, some things land, some things won't, depending on the movement. Oh, and I do have a fast charge one that lets me charge quicker when there's nothing around me. And getting lofty enough in the air like this over short lines, it does, gives you range to fast charge. In case some people need you to know that. you're above the short guys, it does give you enough distance to do your fast charge abilities that require nothing to be around you. Hopefully that makes sense if you're playing the game and you're a wand user. Or actually anything that fast charges, honestly. It works for anything that fast charges. That distance is enough to satisfy the condition. Meet the condition to activate that ability. There was two dudes that came up. Did they just come up the stairs and try to kill me? Yep, they're up there now. Yeah, but screw trying to kill them in the water. Oh, there we go. Did that guy go in the water or did I kill him? I took care of that. Wants to kill them in the middle for the combo. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Wow. Oh, Mr. Poopy Butthole notification. And I do have a lot of knockback boosts. You have a lot of knockback boost items. I'm not sure if it's just on wand or all items, but I have a lot of knockback boosts on this guy. Throws them out of your face, out of, you know, anything you shoot them with. Blast them back far enough to keep distance. But you gotta, sometimes you actually have to lock on. I think that's the only way to get the orbs to land 100% of the time, to lock on to the target. So no matter what distance they go, you'll still get them. If you let them free roam target, it won't do it. So, another tip for wand users. Target your actual targets, you know. Oh, I have a sniper one too. I forgot to mention this guy. My bad. Oh, let me lock on it. Whoa, did not mean to do that. I forgot I have a snipe one to show you guys. This one is a snipe wand. It pretty much, every time you use the snipe ability, it fires the full charged bolt of whatever a wand would do. And you use it as long, and it doesn't drain a lot of SP or anything. This thing's freaking marvelous. It's a legendary I picked up. So if you're wondering if wands come in snipe mode, yes, wands come in snipe mode.
Pygmalion.
But only in the spectral slot is what it says.
Oh, yes.
It will only be a snipe mode wand in a spectral slot.
That must be a mind wall.
How do we get past it?
This is not the wand, this is the bow.
As you gaze at the mind wall, it gazes back
There it
at
is.
you. Which is to say, it's observing you and changing its composition and density as we speak.
I'd rather not think about it.
That's how you break that thing, in case you were curious. You get the bow thing on the left, and you shoot the chain or shoot that little wheel up there, and it comes down and tears that wall open for you. Gives you access to this pretty box over here and a couple of more crystal for you to get. For a break. So, in case you were wondering, that's how you do that part. In the jail of grief, I think that's what it's called. There is an achievement, and I'll show that to you later. Never mind.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, in case you're wondering about the orb difference, this is my light attack orb. If you have the wand in light attack slot and you hold it, this particular wand charges my health. So let's see. This enchanted Nova Rod, if I have it in my hand, it recharges my health. If I have a energy ball or a blast rod in the light slot, it charges my SP. Okay? So your light attack for your wands. Another wand tip. If it is a Nova Rod, it will recharge your health when you sit there and hold the charge button. If it is a blast rod, it recharges your SP when you hold it. In the heavy attack one, both wands, whether it is a Nova or a blast, will shoot if you hold it down, it just shoots, 5 orbs and a 6th orb in the center. One charge. I'll show you that in a second. Spectral slot ones, of course. This one is snipe. Got to pull that out. Conditions. Spectral attacks become snipe with this weapon. So only in the spectral slot will you get this ability to snipe with this wand. And if my HP is 66% or higher, the boost of my spectral attack ability with this weapon. And if I charge with it, you see, this thing is just like sickeningly destructive. The special ability on this is Liquid Courage. You use a potion and reduce the attack damage of all your enemies. Reduce it by a level 2 for 30 seconds when you use a potion. So you're low on health, they're already beating the crap out of me. You pop the potion, and everything in the room that's attacking you loses attack damage for 30 seconds. I'm serious, that's how sickeningly powerful the weapons are. That was Lego. This is everything here. You have to read a lot. You're going to have to read a lot and learn how to connect all the stuff to customize your character the way you want to play. You're not going to get everything you want in the beginning on the demo because you have to craft certain items. Let's see, I held the... There we go. This is a charged heavy attack. It takes a long time to charge it up. But if I charge it up, a Nova Rod will give me whatever ability it is that charges it, which is this damage field. Let's see what that is. If it was a blast rod, it would shoot energy balls. There you go, level 2 something. Let's go in there and see what this level 2 what is. Oh, it's just an enchantment field. Land 12 heavy attacks with this weapon, and it boosts magic type attack damage. All my fucking orders are going to be stronger after that. If it was in a spectral thing, if I'd use it 12, there'd be a poison area left on the ground. I'll probably need to put that in there and test that out. Land 10 consecutive hits with it. Boost critical hit chance with this weapon. So land 10 hits with it and keep going. It just gets more and more damage on it. The critical hit chance goes up, so you start critting a lot. And if I land 5 critical hits, it boosts all of my team's freaking critical hit chance for 15 seconds. So yeah, this the wand guy, they buff a lot, but depending on how you play, you can be a DPS support, or you can get in there and be more of a healing support, depending on what items you have. Like whatever, well, it's just special on this guy I picked up. Consecutive attack. I guess that's it. Just the wands are really special on this guy, which is not too bad. But I think that's all I really got. That's the chance attack on this guy. Nobody's around. That's a charge. The snipe attack I was showing you in this one. I showed you that. If I hold the light attack, I get... Oh shit. It gives me health and SP. I guess there's an ability that gives me SP and back if I charge. If I charge this one, it gives me that damage field. There we are. That, get another one. So there you go. I can have both of them going at the same time, in case you were wondering. Yes, you can have both going at the same. As soon as you step out of it, the big ones, the spectral attack ones, yeah. This one summons an area, so it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, enough talk about the wands. Showed you how to get the goods, all the tips and tricks and stuff with that. And now I'm going to move on to my melee guy. After I beat this whole room's booty. Something I've never tried before. Double charge this thing up. Yes, there we go. Let's see what happens now. Oh, you don't all have to attack the same way. I can sit here and charge this, charge my SP and health up, and just launch that spectral one. As long as I can get the SP for it. Actually, I need to get distance on them so I can do this properly. There we go. I can fast charge it and nothing's around. So here's this and this. This is my other way of attacking. But nothing can be around me. Usually there's a team in there and I can just sit back and hold the charge, my SP, and sit there and cast charge bolts all over the freaking place. Or I can go into snipe mode. Show you guys what the damage of the snipe mode is. 1700. Like you're shooting the full charge bolts, but you gotta get that crit to get the goods on them. Let's see. 20 with this and something happens. Oh, 10 with this. Oh, a lot of buffs popped up as soon as I did that. You can read the buffs underneath your top left HUD thing there. Your health and SP bar. Underneath that shows you the green buffs are good, red buffs are debuffs on you. And you actually do give yourself debuffs from some of the items you do and some of the skills you use. And that's wand use 101. All 4 wands. Hopefully you got something out of that. Now I'm going to show you hammers and swords in a second.
Naturally.
Alright. Switching over to the melee guy. Still here. Just waiting for this load screen. Alright, the melee guy. Oh, I'm not level capped at 40 anymore. I'm going up to 42. Didn't even see that. So I can probably get up past 42 if I keep going. Most people say I was pretty insane for doing tier 100 on a demo only, but whatever. It was a goal. I did it. About 2 weeks it took me. I'm sorry, what was it? 18 days. 18 days it took me to do it. Okay, let me show you what I got on stock here. I got 2 lightning swords. I have a legendary hammer, just raw damage, and then I have a divine hammer. My electrobite gloves. Show you what those consecutive hits do with this. It has to be melee hits as well. land 15 melee hits. This one is very specific. Reduce electrobite resistance for all enemies within close proximity for 10 seconds. So, electric weapons from an electrobite. That's why I have those 2 swords equipped. I don't have any elemental hammers. Let's see. Concuss is what you get from the hammers, consecutive damage, I believe. I'm not sure what lacerate is. I haven't crossed that just yet to figure out what it is. I'm not sure if you all seen all of these. Let's see. Take damage resistance down for dots. In case you haven't seen those, take damage 10 times. Reduce the damage over time resistance of all enemies within close proximity. So if I take damage, then they gonna have to they get the dot resistance from me and the whole group. It gets a debuff on them. You'll see. The electrobite resistance will be on them pretty much the entire time I'm fighting. All I have to do is consistent damage. Consecutive hits is what lowers the damage. Keep these in a charge slot so they're always swinging when I have enough SP for it, and you'll see me go from there. So yeah, this build works. Not sure if anybody's tried this before, but I've tried all the hammers, I've tried all swords. I even have a 3 shield build that I made because I was trying to get the achievement for that. So I'm just picking a wild one here. Well, I guess I'll pick one and see if anyone joins. This and this. This is not. Let's see. Not the jail again. Let's do Solar Ash this time. It's a bit more of the underwater stuff. And I'll show you my melee tips and tricks to get around all that too. Anything else about the game is pretty self-explanatory. If you've played other games before, they're not trying to hide anything here. I mean, it's simple, but it's still fun. Oh, look at that. Got somebody to join me. Look at. I think I'll just do it with me and him if he's okay with it. There we go. Yep. Haven't had any viewers, so I guess there won't be any external questions to be answered in this stream at least. Maybe on the Twitch I'll get more after I go retail. If this guy, hopefully he knows how to skip, because it's pretty lengthy. He does know how to skip, look at that. He is not his first rodeo.
Hello? Hello?
Knockback immunity too, look at that. You only get knocked down with a spike stab you. There's no trick in here. I don't know if people really pay attention to the NPCs talking to you, but let's see if this guy does it.
Unfortunately, our resources are tied up in keeping the peace and dealing with Gallen. My apologies, Lady Sophia. I meant no disrespect. At any rate, I believe you may be getting somewhat drenched as you proceed.
Wonderful. I just love frolicking in dirty water.
I know a trick to keep you from getting wet, Sylvie.
That's the tip the trick. She's saying it.
Do you really think you should tell her?
What I just did.
Quiet, Scarecrow! Sylvie needs a bit of help.
Well, tell me. What is it, Lady Galatea?
Just use slow on those puddles. Do that, and you can run right over them like a water strider.
Wonderful. I'll just stroll right over the surface.
Just don't ask me how it works.
Chapter 1. Ooh. This is my build. There are many like it, but this one is mine. See the electrobite damage, that debuff they get? It was smack them on like 10, 20 times and then they get it. The entire area of mobs gets it. Oh, yes, you no longer have to be stuck behind the wall in case somebody starts an instance. You can phase through a wall. There's a function for it. I like that part about this game, too. People can speed ahead and do their thing, but you can actually get in on the fight afterwards. Ooh, use the hammers. Nothing really special here. Everyone knows how hammers and swords works, so I'm not going to bore you with all the minutiae of that either. But, like I said, 2 hammers, 2 swords, I dig it. And I can interchange it with any element I like. That's probably kind of how I dig it. Oh, and I got a special. I don't know why they keep giving these, but I'm not going to say no to a relic, a legendary. They just give them to me at the end of some of these. So I like it. Let's see what I got in the goodie box. A 54 chess piece. Electrobite. They have blessed me. Oh! I'm going to play with that. Y'all don't play with that. Look at that, beautiful. I'm going to do it. They're giving me the goods. You all get to see how this thing works. Now this thing's going to be disgusting. So I have electrobite gloves. Now I'm going to have an electrobite chest. And the helm I have, if I get under 10% health, they take more electricity damage. So I don't really need the concussive laceration. What I need is that electrobite thing in my life. Land 10 hits on enemies afflicted with electrobite. I get SP back. Land 10 hits on enemies. Oh, it's just the SP regeneration. So land 10 hits on people that have been hit by my debuff, then I get SP back. It's just an endless cycle of torture for them. Man, so pretty. I'm going to save that in the set, actually. save this in the preset. That's what the presets are for, in case people are actually wondering. It's your loadouts. Presets are pretty much your loadouts. Let's name this Electrobyte now. There you go. Just name the preset Electrobyte because it looks like it's what it's shaping out to be. Couldn't have planned that any better if I wanted to. Electrobyte and Electro Burn. Jeez. So, if wow. I don't know what Electro Burn is. I haven't really gotten any items that give me Electro Burn, but I want to give that a try. See how this plays out. See how powerful it actually is. To be honest, I think it's time for you all to meet Bemis. I'll do Bemis. She's where I get the most damage or whatnot. Even if I have to solo it, it's not gonna be too bad. Bemis is the second boss you're allowed on the demo, so you only get 2 bosses total in the demo. A small boss in between. The Broken Wings has a small boss at the end, but I'm not sure what he counts for. If he doesn't know how to skip, then we'll watch the whole thing. If not, we'll right to the big fight. He's a skipper, yeah. We're going to skip this part too. Y'all probably seen it 1,000 times, but love it when you skip this thing. Love it, whoever you are. Let's see. Okay, the paralyzing. Yeah. Let me get over there. Usually gauge the power on the set by how fast we can do Venus in any given situation with whoever I'm working with. I think we gotta take the old bird next. Bird's gotta go. Oh man, I know my dodge was in effect by the time he did that. Ooh, I got him anyway. I tagged him through the cage. Yes. And he gets a last paralyze off just to mess with my emotions. Oh, come on here. Come on, let's beat up Venus now, bruh. See how fast we can take Venus down. Too bad. Oh yeah, he got that Electrobyte on him now, son. Set that booty up. Get him. He's not elementally weak to anything that I found. Oh, can't hit him? Set his cage up. He locks you in cages, so you gotta break the cages. Not bad on the speed kill here. Ooh, yeah, Venus. I gotta take that little dude out. He gonna jack us up. Oh yeah. I was gonna kill the dude. He stayed up on the guy.
Marvelous.
Alright, I'm not sure if there's any more tips, tricks, or strategies I can teach you guys just learning from the demo. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm actually anxious to get the retail so I can continue on with the rest of it, because you unlock crafting for yourself. You also unlock the third progress item, or the fourth progress item, which is the orders. You actually unlock those. You unlocking those different, other than campaign. Like, I can actually do skirmishes and sieges and everything else afterwards. You cannot do that on the demo. The only thing you're allowed to pick from the quest board is just the campaign. Your quests, your quick matches are only going to be campaign on the demo, which sucks a little bit and takes the grind a long way and kind of irritates a lot of people. But how can I really judge the game based on what everyone else has said if I haven't played the demo till its fullest? So hopefully this is enough validation for you to, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. And if you do have any questions, comments, announcements, or concerns, bring them on. Please do. Ready, willing, and able to answer anything you got. But I will post very rarely on YouTube, unfortunately, because I'm trying to work up some affiliation with Twitch. I'm getting there. Not trying to self-advertise or anything, but same name, Omegas Prime 01. No, Omegas underscore Prime underscore 1 on Twitch. If you're curious or want to follow me there. This is my 280th video, and most of the rest of them, if you followed my little breadcrumb of numbers, the rest of the numbers are on Twitch. They only stay there for a couple of weeks, so I'm sorry for the ones you've missed, but I take requests. You all seen the games that I play. Hopefully I'll see your names in, maybe hear your voices or catch you in chat at another time. As always, thank you for watching. I'm going to end the stream here. Have a good day.